it's important for me to know you and see what I might be able to do to help you achieve your goals. Now, first of all, you might say, well, I don't want to join Keller Williams. I'm going to say, you know what, that's fine. I want you to take this book.
Just read it.
And I want you to read this book, and if you want to come back and have a conversation with me another time about how to be able to make these goals happen, I think that would be awesome, and I'd love to be able to help you with that. And you say, why would you want to help me with that? Because we're the #1 real estate company, and we change lives.
Okay. That's a good one.
Okay?
Yeah.
And
Thank you.
so then I would be taking him through this. Now, then I said, what other questions do you have about Keller Williams? You know, and I would try to tailor the appointment to them. And even though we were Keller Who, we, you know, back in the old days, I'll be honest with you, we did do the recruiting presentation. You know, we went through all that stuff, but it just became old hat that people didn't really, you weren't getting into what they really wanted. Do you know what I mean? So it's really important that you find what the people want, because by finding what the people want, and by, did you notice I kept reverting back to your 4 or 5 apartments that you want to have, the time with your family, and if you don't put this in, and when you said, well, we have the same kind of training, first of all, they're not going to have the same kind of training that we have. First of all, they don't have the kind of book that we have. So you've got to say, that's great that your company has training. Let me share with you what our training is like. Okay? Does your company have a book like this? And did you hear what I said? Well, I'm assuming you're a really smart guy, so if they were teaching you the things that I'm going to teach you, that you would be hitting these numbers, because they don't have the kind of training that we have, do they?
No.
Is this helping you at all?
Yeah.
Okay. So instead of just meeting with somebody and say, gee, John, it's really great that you're here today, finding out a little bit about, let me tell you all about Keller Williams. They're going to have all kinds of pushback. They're not going to have as much pushback if you're connected to them and finding out what they want. You're going to be intriguing to them. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
And they might say, well, you don't have a presence here, and whatever. And you know what I would say? So if you give me the pushback about you don't have a presence or an office or whatever.
Yeah, you don't have an office in the city, and moreover, you hardly have, you know, enough offices in the whole nation. You got like 10, 12 offices maybe, or something like that.
Why is that important to you?
Well, because then I feel like I will be working with a relatively unknown and a weaker company.
Okay. Well, first of all, we're not a weaker company. We're the #1 company in the world with growth, and we're the #1 company
but not in Turkey.
I understand we're not in Turkey. However, we are the #1 real estate company in the United States, and slowly becoming or very quickly, I should say, becoming the #1 company worldwide. Let me ask you a question, okay? This is about changing your life. Who are these people want to do business with?
Where the people want to do business
in your
with me?
database, who do these people want to do business with?
Yeah, the people that I worked before and the people that they
Do they
refer
trust
to.
you?
Yeah, they did.
Do they believe that if you're with Keller Williams that they're going to trust you, that it really doesn't matter what company that they're with, that you're going to be able to get their house sold?
Yeah, probably they will.
So does it really make a difference?
Yeah.
See, because what are you doing? You're focusing on your database, right? Do those people trust you that you're going to be able to get their house sold?
Yeah.
Now, here's what I know. People like you that join Keller Williams are going to attract other people to join Keller Williams. And that's how we grew in the United States. One agent at a time, trusting us that we're going to take their business to the next level. And that's the same thing that's going to happen in our local area here.
That's also a good one.
Pardon me?
That was also a good script.
Yeah, people are going to trust you, and they're going to list their house with you because they know that you're going to get the house sold. It's not about the company you're with, it's about you and who they're doing business with. And you're someone like yourself coming into Keller Williams, you're going to show the rest of the people in the area here what Keller Williams is all about. When they see you become successful, it's going to start to grow, just like it grew in the United States.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
Does that help you guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm not sure whose pen that was.